AAA says more than 1.5 million deer car-related accidents happen in the country each year. And those accidents cause billions of dollars in damage.
For some southeastern states, rut season is hitting its peak, which means more deer on the road, giving you the urge to swerve your car to try and avoid them. Carmen Brown talked with some experts about what you should do when you see deer in your headlights.
UGA Extension says the deer mating season typically runs late October to early November, but it varies across the state. That's when you're most likely to see deer by the side of the road or even running out in front of you. At H&H Body Shop in Gray, Craig Amerson tells me around this time they see people with dings and damage.
Most of the damage is typically front end. You do see a lot of down the sides.
If you're on the road traveling between early morning or late night hours, chances are you might see deer, but you'll want to stay in control.
A lot of times when we have accidents here, people swerve, they run off the road, or wind up in a ditch, turn their car over, and a lot of times they get more injuries than if they would have just hit the deer.
Captain Travis Douglas with the Jones County Sheriff's Office says his deputies know the situation all too well.
Generally, we'll have 6, 7, 8 accidents where our deputies actually hit deer in their patrol routes. And we generally see an uptick in this season right here in the colder months.
Douglas says remember to slow down, especially when it's dark out. Follow the speed limit and be prepared to hit the deer head on if it runs in front of your car. If there's a crash, pull off the road if you can.
Just put yourself in a safe position. Dial 911, and like I said, if you can move the car out of the roadway, get the car out of the roadway and just call us.
Amerson says you'll want to check your insurance policy to see if it'll cover repairs because they can be costly.
I mean, price range from deer hits from anywhere on the low side is $1,500, and it could be, I've seen them as high as $11,000 and $12,000 for damage, which you would never think a deer could do that kind of damage.
Amerson says begin filing a claim with your insurance as soon as possible. Then once that's done, bring your car in for a complete damage assessment. In Jones County, Carmen Brown, 13 WMAZ News.
To get a closer look at peak deer activity in Georgia, the State Department of Natural Resources has a map marking the time frame of rut season in all 159 counties. You can check that out to get an idea of when you may be seeing more deer coming closer to you, especially as you're driving. Deer can not only damage your car, but your crops. 2023 University of Georgia survey asked farmers how white-tailed deer impacted their cotton crop. The survey said they affected 35 to 40% of Georgia's cotton crop last year. On affected acres, respondents reported between 35 to 40% yield losses caused by deer. To mitigate the damage, farmers used depredation permits, replanted cotton, and applied repellents.